Martial arts master Shang-Chi confronts the past he thought he left behind when he's drawn into the web of mysterious Ten Rings organization. And that is not what the movie's about. Ten Rings organization is not a mystery. So, guess who just came back from watching Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings? This guy right here, me. Who? Me. And I just gotta say, it was not as good as everybody's talking about. It makes me question myself now. Like, am I being too harsh on movies? I mean, do I even... What is a good movie anymore? What? My expectations unrealistic? I just don't understand. You know, it's like are we asking too much for a good high quality film? And Awkwafina was just as annoying as could be. I can't believe. I just don't even know what to say. Let's start off with a few bad things, end it on some good things. Okay? Bad things. To me, it's just my opinion. I'm not an expert. I'm not I've watched a great amount of movies. Okay, not to overwhelm you. Bad things about the movie. The writing, believability. They always have the Disney dead parent trope going on here. You know, really, is anybody's father or both of their parents alive that are in the MC universe at all? Any of them? Any? Both parents? Huh? No. Awkwafina was just annoying as could be. I'm not sure there's too many other characters that I've seen in shows that are quite as annoying as being a supporting actress, I guess. It's like I'd rather seen Kevin Hart. You might as well made a best friend Kevin Hart. I don't know why y'all picked this girl. She's not talented. She's not funny. And it was weird. In the movie theater I was watching, there was a few people in there, but you know what? There was no clapping at the end. There was no laughing. Maybe 2 or 3 old people in the corner laughing. But they're laughing at everything. I think they were on them special things. I think they were having special time while watching the movie. Just Awkwafina, I can't say it enough, just drugged the movie down with bad, horrible jokes. The movie didn't act like it knew what it wanted to be, if it wanted to be a comedy or if it wanted to be a serious action movie, and it couldn't find a way to combine the two pieces together to make something palatable. You know, something that went down smooth. It was rough, you know, from going from this family dynamic and then having, of course, ultimately one of the parents dies, of course, and then I don't want to spoil the movie too much. I don't know. I just feel like I'm the guy that's telling you not to go out and watch any movie that I go watch. But there is. But what I will do, I'm going to put out a couple of I'm going to put out a couple of reviews for movies that I should have did before, and I never just sat down and did them. And they're amazing movies that deserve to get watched above and beyond Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Shitty Rings. We'll start out with something good here. The fight choreography. At first, it was a little Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragonish, weirdish, but then it got cleaned up somehow. It was, you could kind of tell that it was, I'm saying it was two different people that did fight choreography at the beginning and towards the middle and the end of the movie. Like, but the fighting was good. You know, the way things flowed, it was great. Sam did a good job. You know, if you've never watched that series, Kim's Convenient, it is hilarious, feel good, family, fun, type of comedy, sitcom there. So I was really excited for this film. I'm like, yeah, let's go, tear it up, homie. He ain't gonna let nothing crazy happen. But I knew it, and I said it when I saw the in my reaction trailer a few months ago. When I saw Awkwafina show up, I was like, oh no, they are stripping this. You know, they got that comedic relief for what? And why is he sharing the screen with her? And he's like a main character. And she's like sharing the screen a lot. She's like a sidekick. It's not like she's not doing anything. She actually, spoiler alert. Okay. Spoiler alert. She shoots one of these last things and hits it in the throat. Ultimately, she's the one that saved the day. Not even Shang-Chi. I'm just torn. I mean, I never thought, I really had a lot of hope for this movie. And they really let me down and hyped me up with the reviews and the ratings. But when I sat down and watched the film, it wasn't even like I was tired or it made me go to sleep. It just was making me mad. They had like weird Asian tropes at the beginning, like stereotypes. You know what I mean? Stuff that I wouldn't be cool with. Like if they started out, Black Panther eating fried chicken and watermelon, you know what I mean? That type of thing. Like, wow, why are these tropes here? So weird. I mean, I like fried, something wrong with you if you don't like fried chicken and watermelon, but I'm just saying, bro. I don't know. And don't even get me started on the source material foul up here. These people didn't pick up one comic book. Like, they totally misunderstood the whole thing going on with my man here. Well, I guess the film was pretty. They got the money for that. So, that world beyond the world was amazing, and they showed like the different animals and, the environment, like it looked like they're on like some type of alien planet. I liked it. It was amazing. And then they ran to a little village and it was good, but you still were kind of confused about what the source of that village was or how old those people were or if they can come and leave or what, they really didn't explain much. They just said they had to do something. This is how they have to do it and how they have to get there. And I love Michelle Yeoh. All her movies are banging. All her movies are slapping. I feel like I just paid for the post-credit scenes. I liked seeing the post-credit scenes because it gave me a little heart rub of Avengers, you know what I mean? But it makes me ask a few questions about why people are in certain positions that they are. They had a good little bit of a story going, but all the places they went were really minuscule, like kind of predictable, like 1999 Jet Li movie, and then they just like all of a sudden flicked this fantasy switch in the middle of the movie. I don't know. Shang-Chi Legend of Fists, I guess, is something you go watch if you're bored. And if you like Awkwafina, I guess, and if you want to watch more of a action comedy, confused, doesn't know what it wants to be, but it's doing a little bit of both, type of movie, then you go ahead and enjoy it. Yeah, it just has the Marvel title and the Marvel post credits, but it does not feel like a Marvel movie one bit. It doesn't feel like it fits in any of their next phases. It doesn't feel like a new phase movie. Let's just say I'm just disappointed that they didn't deliver the way that I feel they've been delivering before the pandemic. Thor Ragnarok, you know, Doctor Strange, Black Panther. I just feel like it's not on those caliber of movies at all. It doesn't belong to sit on the same shelf as those movies I just mentioned. It doesn't. That's the truth. I wanted this movie to be good so bad. I wanted this to be great. I wanted to have a review where I can smile and say that they didn't, you know, they didn't completely mess it up, or they have something, but it's not there. It's just felt like I watched an action movie that was forcing comedy into it and was adding a character to certain circumstances that made no sense. There's even a part where the guy comes out and he's like, "Oh, we need you." And it's like, "Oh, and you." I'm like, why would you need her too? And her for what? What? Maybe I don't like Awkwafina that much, and I feel like she messed up the movie for me on another level, because I just don't feel that she's funny or interesting in any type of way, and actually is a hindrance away from the action and the drama and the stuff that was going on in it. I felt like there was times in movies they made her shut her mouth. You could tell she wanted to say something. Like they put the camera on her and she's like, oh, I guess I should rate. I'm giving, dang. See, but the fight scenes were good. And they had these parts, these dragons and stuff coming out the water, bro. That stuff was live. But ultimately, they dropped the ball. So I feel like I'm going to have to give Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings, I'm going to have to give it a 6 out of 10. It had a lot of things just in the way of the brilliance of the movie that it could have been. They could have made it a little shorter. There was a lot of moments where, and a lot of expose and dialogue that just wasn't relevant to what was going on. And I was like, okay, why are we talking about this? What does this matter? Once again, Sam Louie did a great job. I mean, the fight choreography, different things, how they used the rings, just flying in the air with them, stuff like that. That stuff was amazing, you know, but it doesn't make it, it doesn't give it, it doesn't have that aftertaste, man. That before Captain America died feeling, you know what I mean? Like that before Iron Man died type of feeling in the back of your throat. It ain't there, man. It's not there. It's just, cinematography was great. The tone of the film was like a straight action film at first, and then it just kind of slowed down into a comedy and went back into an action, slowed down into like a weird, strange comedy. I didn't feel like the characters had any dynamic at all. Awkwafina and Sandal, I felt like they were arguing the whole time they were making this film, and you can see it that they weren't really cool with each other. They didn't want to hold hands. They didn't want to act like they were bros. I felt like that. I don't know why, but it did. It didn't seem natural. Didn't feel natural. The music was pretty good, was pretty live. They tried to stay in tune what was going on there. I felt like they reused a few tracks too many times during fight scenes and could have did a little different, threw some Wu-Tang on it. In the end, though, if you're a Awkwafina fan, and you like Sam Liu and you want to go see a movie that is, I was fooled. I thought it was going to be a martial arts movie, but this is really it's like a sidekick action fantasy film. What? Just, I don't know. I guess watch it if you're bored. But there is another movie you should be watching, and that will be out tomorrow. So, if hopefully tomorrow, I don't want to lie to you. I was excited to do this video too. Like I was ready. Like I'm gonna go watch it and come back and I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be great. And I'm just like let down in so many ways because now I have to do another stupid review on a movie that should be better than what it is. This is dumb. And then there's like high ratings. And now am I the one that's crazy? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know how you felt about Shang-Chi, or why you would want to watch it, or why you wouldn't want to watch it. I'm gonna quit blabbing on. I'm trying to do this and get this out before everybody else does. I've been late on things and I need to get back on them. But my promise, my next video is going to be a movie that was amazing, that I liked. I went to the movie theater and saw too, and I don't know why I haven't put that out. Hi, this is CMG with the CMG Show. Please like, subscribe to my channel if you like more content. Usually dropping rant reviews, game reviews, anything funny. It all comes from the heart.